Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you 5 step-by-step exercises for a smooth and functional double stroke roll that will improve your ability to play rudiments or playing doubles anywhere on the drum set. To do these exercises, you'll need a practice pad and a pair of sticks. Before getting started, I just want to say that all 5 exercises are included in this video, but if you want to view each one individually, check out the links in the description box. You can also click on the link to my blog articles, which has all 5 exercises as well as a bit more detailed information. This is an exercise called bounce, catch, turn for learning to play doubles. Bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, drop, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, drop, turn. With all your fingers on the stick, throw the stick toward the pad with the same thrust as the fulcrum wrist bounce exercises. After the initial rebound, snap the stick into the pad at about a 30-degree angle to create a double. We'll refer to this motion as bounce catch. Don't drive the stick too hard on the catch, it should be a natural fluid motion. To bring the stick back into position, we'll call out turn and pull the stick back up from the wrist into the A-frame position. On beat 3 of the second bar, we'll let the stick fall to the pad and call out drop. Bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, drop, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn. After a few repetitions, switch to the other hand lead. Turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, drop, turn. Make sure the initial bounce goes all the way up to get the full range of motion. Avoid any up and down movement of the forearm. This motion is generated entirely from the wrist. Drop, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, drop, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, bounce, catch, turn, drop. Okay, so work on this exercise for a couple of weeks and then move on to the next one. This second exercise is called bounce turn. We'll draw on the first exercise and work on getting a good snap on the second double. Expanding on our previous doubles exercise, bounce, catch, turn. Bounce, catch, turn. We'll collapse the catch turn into simply turn. Bounce, turn, bounce, turn, bounce, turn, bounce, turn, bounce, turn. Think of the turn as being quite similar to the pickup exercises. Make sure there's enough power in the initial bounce for the stick to fly all the way back up. With that height, you'll be able to pretty effortlessly snap the stick back into position. Bounce, turn, bounce, turn, bounce, turn, bounce, turn, bounce, turn. We'll aim to eventually play this at 70 BPM, but we'll start things off at around 60 BPM. This exercise is played in triplets, with the bounce starting on the third triplet and the turn falling on the downbeats. As always, work each hand separately. A 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Use your other hand as a guidepost in the A-frame position for how high to bring up your turns. Alright, again, spend a week or two working on this exercise before moving on. Alright, so we're now ready to begin putting our hands together and playing a double stroke roll. We'll start by playing 2 bars of tap strokes, which are basically low controlled strokes. Then we'll launch into playing a double stroke roll. Playing tap strokes will set up a good frame for our double stroke roll. Check it out. In this video, we'll play tap strokes to doubles. We'll work on using the frame, height, and control of our tap strokes and incorporate a double stroke roll. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Our previous bounce, catch, turn, as well as bounce, turn exercises will be helpful in creating a smooth, even, and controlled double stroke roll. Start by playing 2 bars of tap strokes as eighth notes with your middle finger off of the stick.
1, 2, 3.
Then switch to doubles and 16th notes by adding your middle finger back onto the stick.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Notice the snap that you developed in your bounce turn exercises inside your doubles.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Aim for consistency in sound and movement as you practice this exercise. It should sound smooth, not choppy.
2, 3, 4, 1.
In order to switch leading hands without stopping, use a paradiddle on beat 3 of the second bar of tap strokes, then immediately jump into playing doubles leading with your opposite hand.
2, paradiddle left. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2.
Aim to work this exercise up to 90 BPM. Alright, at this point you should have a good foundation for playing doubles. The only thing left is that we'll need to work on a way to place accents into our rolls. To do this, we'll draw on the Moeller Technique motion to bring our hand up smoothly and play an accent. To learn more about the Moeller Technique, I'll place a link in the description box to my Moeller Technique video. In this lesson, we'll do a doubles exercise called pivot catch drop pull that will help us develop the ability to incorporate the Moeller strike into our doubles.
Pivot catch, drop pull, pivot catch, drop pull, pivot catch, drop pull, pivot catch, drop pull.
This exercise consists of 2 forms of doubles played over 16th notes. The first motion is pivot catch, where you begin with the Moeller whip. Let the stick pivot over your middle finger on the accent, then catch the stick after the first rebound. Don't pull the stick with your fingers on the catch. Simply guide it using the momentum of the initial strike. After the catch, make sure the stick is resting and stable inside your hand before going forward with the next double. The next double will be referred to as drop pull. Think of it as a low tap followed by an upstroke. The upstroke should not be forced. Simply relax your wrist as you pull your forearm up to generate the tap. You can then reinitiate the sequence over and over as you progressively smooth out the movements. Aim to get this up to speed with a metronome at 62 BPM. Alright, in this last video we'll bring everything together and play long double stroke rolls and incorporate accents. Once you can play the 3 following exercises, you'll have a solid command over your double stroke roll, and you'll really be able to start incorporating it into your playing. In this video, we'll work on 3 exercises to develop long double stroke rolls with varying accents. We'll draw on the fluidity that we developed with our tap strokes to doubles exercise for the long rolls, and use our German doubles in order to set ourselves up to play accents. The first exercise goes like this at 50 BPM. Leading with your right hand, play a long double stroke roll in 30-second notes directly from the wrist. Then, come up on the end of 3 to play an accent directly on beat 4. To set up the accent, think of the phrase up, tap, down to prepare yourself. On the end of 4, bring your opposite hand up into position to restart the pattern, leading with your other hand. Play this over and over until it becomes fluid. Taking a moment to isolate the movements of up, tap, down,
Up, tap, down.
we can notice that the up is just like the drop pull in our German doubles exercise. Now, to create an accent, simply perform a controlled strike by pulling the stick into the back of your hand. In the second exercise, we'll extend the roll into the second bar and play 3 consecutive accents as quarter notes, alternating hands.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Up, tap, down. 2, 3, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, tap, down, 2, 3, right, 1, 2.
Again, on the end of beat 4, lift your left wrist up and repeat the pattern leading with your left hand.
3, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, tap, down, 2, 3, right.
In this exercise, we'll extend the long roll over 2 bars and play the accent on beat 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, up, tap, down, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, up, tap, down, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, up, tap, down, left, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. Also, if ever you'd like some assistance or feedback with any of these exercises, I do offer online lessons, so you can visit my blog to get in touch with me. Otherwise, you can sign up to my online drumming technique course on Udemy, and for less than the price of one drum lesson, you can get access to my entire Moeller Technique course, which includes all of these exercises and more. So you can see the link in the description box for that. Otherwise, hope you have a great day.